Did you just receive a mysterious check from the Social Security Administration? If so, you're not alone. Thousands of retirees are discovering an unexpected windfall of around $642 in their accounts. And today, I'm here to break down exactly what's happening with these Social Security Administration overpayments. Stay tuned, because this news could impact you or someone you love who receives Social Security, ESS, SSA, SSEI, or VA benefits. Let's start with the facts. In late 2024, the Social Security Administration conducted an internal audit of their payment systems and uncovered a significant calculation error that affected thousands of beneficiaries. This error dates back to January 2024, meaning many recipients have been receiving less than they were entitled to for nearly 2 years. The SSA has acknowledged this mistake and is now working diligently to correct these underpayments by issuing what they're calling adjustment payments to affected individuals. These payments average around $642 per recipient, but the exact amount can vary based on your specific situation, benefit type, and how long you've been affected by the error. Some lucky recipients are seeing amounts as low as $1,800, while others are receiving up to a staggering $9,200 in back payments. You might be wondering if you're one of the beneficiaries impacted by this correction. The SSA has confirmed that this error potentially affects recipients across multiple benefit programs. If you receive regular Social Security retirement benefits, you could be eligible for this adjustment. The calculation error particularly impacted those who had recent changes to their benefit amounts due to cost of living adjustments over the past 2 years. Supplemental Security Income, SSI recipients are also among those receiving correction payments. For SSI beneficiaries, the error was related to how income calculations were processed, resulting in slightly lower monthly payments than what they were entitled to receive. These seemingly small discrepancies have accumulated over time, leading to significant total underpayments. And it doesn't stop there. Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI beneficiaries haven't been spared from this error either. The calculation mistake affected many disability recipients, especially those who transitioned from work credits to disability benefits during the affected time frame. If you're collecting SSDI and began receiving benefits between January 2023 and now, there's a good chance you might be eligible for an adjustment payment. Additionally, certain VA benefit recipients who also collect Social Security benefits have been impacted. The error primarily affected those with combined benefit arrangements, where coordination between VA and SSA benefit calculations led to underpayments. This is particularly relevant for veterans who began collecting Social Security benefits while already receiving a disability compensation. Now, many of you have been asking when these payments will arrive, and that's a perfectly reasonable question. The Social Security Administration began issuing these correction payments last month and has announced that the distribution will continue rolling out over the next 90 days. They're processing these adjustments in batches, prioritizing the oldest claims and the most significant underpayments first. If you haven't received a payment yet, while others you know have, don't panic. The SSA is handling millions of corrections and is systematically working through their database to ensure every eligible recipient receives their proper adjustment. The agency has stated that most eligible beneficiaries should receive their payments by the end of the second quarter of 2025, though some complex cases might take longer to process. When the payment arrives, it will come in the same form you normally receive your benefits. If you have direct deposit set up for your monthly benefits, the adjustment payment will be deposited directly into your bank account. If you receive paper checks, you'll get a separate paper check for the adjustment amount. The SSA is also sending written notices to all recipients explaining the reason for the additional payment, though these notices may arrive shortly after the payment itself. One important thing to note is that not everyone will receive the same amount. The $642 figure that's been widely reported is actually an average of the adjustment payments being issued. Your specific adjustment amount depends on several factors, including your monthly benefit amount, how long you've been receiving benefits during the affected period, whether you have any deductions from your benefits, and which specific benefit program you're enrolled in. For example, if you're a retiree collecting the maximum Social Security benefit and have been receiving payments throughout the entire error period, you're likely to receive an adjustment amount closer to the higher end of the range. Conversely, if you just began collecting benefits in recent months, your adjustment will likely be smaller since the error affected you for a shorter duration. It's also worth noting that these adjustment payments are considered retroactive benefits, not additional benefits. This means you're receiving money that should have been paid to you all along. The SSA isn't giving out bonus payments. They're correcting a mistake that resulted in underpayments to legitimate beneficiaries. Now, here's something crucial that many people aren't considering. How might this lump sum payment affect your other benefits or financial situation? For most Social Security retirement beneficiaries, there's little to worry about. These adjustment payments won't impact your future monthly benefit amount, and they won't significantly affect your tax situation unless they push you into a higher income bracket for the year. However, for SSI recipients, there could be more complex considerations. SSI is a needs-based program with strict resource limits. Normally, a lump sum payment of this size could potentially disrupt your eligibility. However, the SSA has confirmed that these particular adjustment payments will not count against your resource limits for 9 months following receipt. This gives you ample time to spend down the funds on necessary expenses without jeopardizing your ongoing eligibility. For those receiving Medicaid or other income-based assistance programs, similar concerns might arise. The good news is that most states are treating these SSA adjustment payments the same way as exempt resources for a limited period. However, specific policies vary by state and program, so it's advisable to check with your local benefits office if you're concerned about potential impacts. If you believe you should be eligible for an adjustment payment but haven't received one, there are steps you can take. First, check your bank accounts thoroughly and review any recent mail from the Social Security Administration. Sometimes these payments can arrive without much notice, and given their unexpected nature, they might be overlooked in a busy bank account. If you've confirmed you haven't received an adjustment payment, consider contacting the Social Security Administration directly at their national number, 1-800-772-1213. But be prepared for potentially long wait times, as many others are calling with similar questions. Often, your local SSA office can provide more personalized assistance. You can find your nearest office using the Office Locator tool on the SSA website. When contacting the SSA, have your Social Security number ready along with any relevant documentation about your benefits. The representative will need to verify your identity before discussing the specifics of your case. Be patient and polite. The representatives are handling a high volume of inquiries and are working hard to help everyone affected by this situation. The SSA has assured beneficiaries that they've identified and corrected the calculation error that led to these underpayments. They've implemented new quality control measures to prevent similar errors from occurring in the future. This includes enhanced automated checking systems and more frequent internal audits of their payment processing systems. Moving forward, all benefit calculations should be accurate according to the established formulas and recent cost of living adjustments. The 2025 cost of living adjustment is set to be implemented correctly, with no anticipated issues related to the previous calculation error. Recipients can expect their regular monthly benefits to continue without disruption, and the corrected calculation methods will ensure accurate payments going forward. I hope this comprehensive breakdown has helped clarify what's happening with these SSA overpayment corrections. As always, I'm committed to bringing you the most accurate and helpful information about retirement benefits and financial matters affecting seniors and beneficiaries.